everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Pre-Pampered Princess podcast. I know previously I said it's not a podcast, but that's my tagline on TikTok, and I'm just gonna keep it. Okay, so first and foremost, I'm gonna point out everything in my room because when I watch other people's YouTube videos, I'm super fucking nosy as to what they have in their room. So I'm gonna point it out for you guys so you're not like, what is that? All right. So this is an air dehumidifier. That's some moisturizer for my skin. It's shit. Don't buy it. Makes you feel ashy. This is the Vaseline. That is hair, skin, and nails. And then I have some, what's it called? The horse mane or something like that. This is an air purifier because the house is in the Netherlands. They're mad fucking dusty. And that's a candle my friend made for me that looks like everything. And those are pictures of my loved ones. And now that we have everything out of the way, we can have this conversation. Who are you trying to impress? Who are you trying to impress? Image gang is killing our people. I'm trying not to do social commentary, but this is something that I've noticed myself, right? My first introduction to my YouTube channel, I had made, I think 3 or 4 times because I did not like it. I'm a perfectionist. Shocker. A black woman who's a perfectionist? Who would have thought? So I did that intro like 4 times. Each time I tried to be like, okay, maybe I should be bougier. Maybe I should be like this. Maybe I should be like that. But then I came to the conclusion that this is who I am. Why are you trying to be something that you're not? I'm not trying to put myself in a bubble. What did Beyonce say?
Genres.
It's going to sound like really ridiculous to a lot of people, but I have been unemployed for 5 months. Voluntarily. I quit my last job, not really on a whim. I hated it. I was so depressed. My hair was falling out. I was sad all the time and I wanted months off. That's all I wanted. I wanted rest. I don't know what rest is. So I was like, I just want to rest. I go back to work in like a week, which I'm not happy about. As my time is closing and nearing to an end, I was thinking to myself of like, this is something that you've been struggling with, but you've never said out loud. So I'm going to split it into, I think 4 main bullet points, maybe 4 or 5. Do you feel satisfied? Are you happy with who you are? The second one is, what are the realistic expectations you have for yourself? What do you actually want? And fourth one is, capitalism is always designed to make you feel like you want more, right? What actually set me off this pipeline was that I went home for Christmas. My niece, who's 12, referred to me as her bougie auntie twice. And I was like, damn, your bitch made it. And I'm not even like auntie level yet. Do you know what I mean? I was just thinking to myself like, damn. As soon as you meet someone, everyone has their perception of you. As they get to know you, they know a perception of you. They will never know who you are when you are home alone. When you're sitting by yourself, when you're journaling, when you're crying in your journal, when you're in your therapy session, whatever it is, they do not know who you are. So I think it's very silly that we're all trying to show someone up. I think the main examples I have with that is social media. Social media, of course, is a capitalistic marketing machine. When you see your influencers and they have the Louis Vuitton and they have the Prada and they have the blah, 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 they can afford it. Their jobs in itself is to keep the machine going. And though I'm not bashing influencers whatsoever, I love stuff. Hello, I have Gucci sunglasses. But I think a lot of people put themselves into debt because they want to be like people they see on the internet. This person has this, so I have to have this. This person bought their house at 25, so I should have my house already by 27. This person does this. And obviously, I think everyone knows that life is not linear. Is that the word? I don't know. Life doesn't go like this, Sha. I mean, yeah, life doesn't go like this. Everyone's life looks completely different. Yes, I do understand that a lot of people have expectations for themselves. I want to be here at this age and I want to achieve this by this age. And these are all long-term goals. But I also don't believe in beating yourself up if you do not meet those goals in the time that you thought you were going to achieve those goals. And I'm just talking to myself right now because I did not think ever in my life when I was younger planning out my life that I was going to take off 5 months of being unemployed because of burnout. I try to play the game of who do you want to impress? Who do you try to impress? I go here, I travel here, I buy this, I buy that. The job was killing me. A lot of people need to sit down and reflect, look themselves in the mirror and be like, who are you trying to impress? Is it random people on the internet? Is it random people that, God forbid, if you pass tomorrow and you made a GoFundMe, they wouldn't donate to the GoFundMe? Are those the people you're really trying to impress? So because of my unemployment, I'm trying to have like realistic expectations for myself. That being said, I am still doing very well for myself. I'm an intelligent woman. I'm really grateful to myself, my previous self as well, because I surround myself with intelligent women. So I see what they've achieved and they push me to achieve more. Now, to be honest, I do not see my friends as competition. I am not jealous of my friends. I am not envious of my friends. I am happy for my friends. I'm friends with scientists. Wait, let me go back. Me, myself, by profession, I'm a scientist. I'm a microbiologist. That's why the nerd alert. Whatever. I like anime. I read books. I write poetry. Anyways, I have friends who are computer scientists. I have friends who are midwives, friends who are nurses, friends who work in finance, friends who are fucking lawyers, friends who are all over the shop. And my family as well. My sister, my older sister's a nurse. My younger sister's an OT. My brother is an architect. Like, we were groomed for this, I suppose, in a way. Well, I feel like because I was groomed for this, I can't speak for the others. I have such high expectations of myself, and the expectations I have for myself are actually very fucking unrealistic. No, let me not say they're unachievable. They're not. I actually will achieve those goals. But the amount of time and the space and time I'm trying to achieve them in, it's a bit fucking silly. This like month has given me time to sit back and ponder, like, girl, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what do you want? What do you want? I think I've been told what I should want for a really long time. Like, I should want to be married by now, and I should want to have a kid by now, and I should want to have business by now, and I don't really want none of them things. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm just out here vibing. I think everyone has their superficial needs of, I want to be rich, I want to be famous, I want to be this, I want to be that, I want to be happy. And you know what? Being unemployed for 5 months made me really fucking happy. You don't have to know what you want to do right now, but what do you want? If you woke up tomorrow and all form of social media was banned, which I feel like we're very much on the path to, would you be content in your life? Would you be happy with what you have? Would you be happy with your friendships? Would you be happy with your purchases? Would you be happy with what you do? Would you be happy? As long as you're not someone who actually like their whole life is social media, would you be happy? And even though I don't think your job should necessarily fulfill you in that kind of way, you should be content with what you have, and then everything else is a bonus. So I implore you to ask yourself that question. Actually, let me say something that's going to rustle a few feathers. The soft life propaganda by Black women is so fucking forced down our throats. It's insane. I know to a certain degree that I perpetuate that stereotype and that agenda, but oh my gosh, you need to fucking relax. I go on TikTok and I look at these girls and I look at their maintenance, and it's like, oh yeah, lashes were like £90 and lip filler was like 75, and then virgin hair, human rare hair was 2,460. Oh fuck are y'all doing? Oh my gosh, look at the sun shining, 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 shining. Yeah. Who are you trying to impress? Is it your mom? Is it your dad? Is it the internet? Is it your friends? Is it yourself? Are you trying to impress yourself? So that's where I was going with this conversation anyways. I didn't want it to make it like too deep and too like, because I do have a habit of doing that. But it's something that I've genuinely been trying to think about. You know who you should really try and impress? Me. Impress me by taking care of yourself. Impress me by wanting what you want because you want it, not because you saw someone else own it, possess it, or have it first. Want something out of originality. Want something because you are proud of yourself. Want something because you want to feel joy. Gitchy. If you're wondering why my hair is so like unequal, I did this thing where I just cut my hair. I think to myself, I need a trim because I have lots of like fairy knots. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. It's not done properly. I just cut whenever I feel like cutting. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you next one.